Hey guys, what is up? This is James and welcome to another class of free Adobe Premiere Pro course. Today I'll talk about what is sequence is. In last class we have learned how we can import different media files in Premiere Pro, and from that we are going to start editing, and to start the editing process we need to make a new sequence first. So if you have missed the previous class where I have taught about how you can import different media files, then you can watch that from here. I'll highly suggest you to watch that video before watching this video. So what a sequence is? Sequence is a placeholder where you can arrange different media files. When you are cooking, what do? First you collect the ingredients for your recipe, right? Then you wash the ingredients, then chop the ingredients to make a perfect size. Then you cook those ingredients on a pan. If you're making a chicken fry, then use a fry pan, right? But if you're making a soup, then you're not going to use the fry pan. You are going to use a cooking pan where the soup will not overflow, right? Like that, if you're editing in Adobe Premiere Pro, you have to make sure the sequence is perfect for your final output. If you're going to upload it on YouTube, then you need to make sure that is perfect for your YouTube videos. If you want to edit a 4K video, then you need to make sure the sequence is 4K. If you want to edit a 1080p video, then you have to make a 1080p sequence. That is the reason we make sequence. You have to make sure the sequence matches the final output properties of your video. It doesn't matter if you're editing a 1080p video, but if you want to output that video in 4K, then you need to make sure the sequence resolution is 4K. So how you can make a new sequence in Adobe Premiere Pro? There are several ways to make new sequence in Adobe Premiere Pro. First and easiest way is just go to your video folder. If you just click and drag this video here in the timeline, then it will make a new sequence with the exact match of this video. If I just show you the properties of this video, the properties you can see, this is a 1080p video and the frame rate is 24 fps. And if I show you the sequence properties, I have to go to sequence. Then if I go to sequence settings, you can see the sequence settings is exactly the same of that video, 24 fps, and the resolution in 1920 into 1080p. So if you want to make a sequence with the exact match of your source clip, then you can do that. But I'm not going to do that. I'll make a custom sequence. So I'm just going back to my root folder. Here I want to make a new sequence. So if I just right click here, then I can go to new item, and from here I can select sequence. If I click here, then this dialog box will appear. And also you can do the same thing if you go to here. This is new item button. If you click here, then you will see a button which is sequence. If you click here, then again the exact thing will happen. To make a new sequence, we can use a preset for our reference. I'm going to here, which is digital DSLR, and from here I'm selecting 1080p, and from here you can choose a frame rate according your need. If you want to edit your video in 24 fps, then you can select the first one, select it, and then we are going to customize this sequence. Go to here, which is settings, click here, then this panel will appear. From here you can alter the settings as you need. So from here, the time base, you can see the time base is 23.976. if you want to have true 24 fps, then you can select it from here. And then if you want to edit a 4K video, then you need to change the resolution from here. I'm going to edit a 4K video. That is the reason I'm changing the resolution. I will put 3840 and I'll put the vertical number to 160, which is 16:9 4K resolution. And from the pixel aspect ratio, keep it as square pixel. Fields, keep no fields. And from the display format, keep it 24 time code, and from the working color space, select Rec 709. And from the audio section, you can select 48,000 Hz, or also you can select 44100 Hz if you want. I will select 48000 Hz. And from the video preview, you can keep it as it is, and then you can make a preset out of this setting so that you don't need to change the setting every time when you are going to make a new sequence. So I'll save it as a preset. Click here, which is save preset. Then this panel will appear. Name it. I will name it James YouTube, and then you can click OK. It will make a new preset. So you can see from the sequence preset, the sequence preset have been saved, which is James YouTube. So if I want to make a new sequence, I don't need to change the settings every time. I can just select James YouTube, then I can change the name. I'm just naming it my first project, then I'm clicking OK. So this is the sequence. So you can see the timeline is ready now, and I am also ready to start editing my first project, right? If I go to my clip folder, then I can drag any video and I can start editing this video from here. So that is all for today. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video and learned something new from this one, then you can give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, want to learn Adobe Premiere Pro or video editing, then you can subscribe to this channel to get more video just like this one. I'll catch you guys on the next class. Until then, goodbye.